On the other side of the continent, and 300 miles from Turtle Island, Eustace Conway is partnering with his old friend Jace Kindred on a big construction job.
That's the right idea, just go a little bit more. There you go.
And part 2 has only just begun.
Yeah, nicely done. That's it right there, that'll work.
Last week, Eustace and Jace purchased
Get that cant hook on it.
and repaired a 90-year-old sawmill
All right, see if you can turn it.
and immediately put it to work restoring an old dock.
Hey, you're catching on. I'd love to see you learn that. That's cool.
Now the owner wants to add a boat lift to make repairing the fishing vessels easier. And Eustace isn't one to turn down a paying job.
I have several boats that we trailer, whether we're oystering or crabbing or whatever, and they're fiberglass. The bottoms are always getting beat up, and we have to do repairs on them. I'd love to have this where we could just lift it off the trailer, get under there, do the work, put it back on the trailer, and not even miss a day's fishing.
But it's a challenge for a mountain man like Eustace,
Basically, we have two big triangles, a matched pair.
who has never built anything nautical like this before.
And so your boat would suspend right here from a cross member. So your rope would come down to pick up your boat right there. This is complex, but if you understand the fundamentals of design, you can come up with whatever is needed.
One of the first things now is, now that we got it kind of laid out in a big A, is to see if we can get the top
Knots together?
notch. How about that,
Okay.
Two 20-foot triangles will form the base of the lift. But the strength of the structure depends on how well the joints are cut and braced.
That's nice and tight. That's what we want.
While Eustace uses a mitered joint for the apex, the base is cut and notched for added stability.
What? That's pretty close.
And reinforced with wood brackets and steel hardware for extra measure.
Oh yeah, we're through. Triangles are the strongest shape, and that's what it is all tied together as triangles. And so what we have is just a structure with a few pieces in it that's really strong. What we'll do now is build the second triangle right on top of the first triangle. And that will be a good building platform. And then once they're together, we'll stand one up, then we'll stand the other up, and put the cross member right across the top.
You ready to stand this baby up?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Basically, we have to be real careful once we stand it up. They could fall anyway. They could even start twisting and fall and be a monster. But hopefully we can keep them in line and we can tie it off, triangulate it, stabilize it. That's it, that's right.
Of it.
Try to stay under it or we'll just lose it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I think because I double wrapped the chain, it held anyway.
Yeah, it's a good thing that you were able to let that down slowly. So otherwise we'd have had to start over on that one.
Would have been horrible.
What we're gonna do is tie a knot. You hook it up, it's real fast and easy, but it can come apart. It can come right off, but you tie a knot, the knot doesn't come loose. That's all it takes.
All right, here we go. We're lifting it up.
Getting it up there. He's got to hold it on one side. If he gets too far, then I'm going to have to catch it with this rope.
If you can go ahead and get it plumb, get it all the way plumb, best as you can tell. If you can't see it from there, I can try to move over. All right, try that. Go until this rope is tight. That's just about there. You're right on the edge of it. Yeah, I think you got it. Just hold it there a minute. I'm gonna tie this off and then we'll check it. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, it's got that side solid. One more to go.
Let's do it.
We're ready to put that cross member all the way across up there. Now that we have the big A's up, we're gonna put the cross beam across. It'll be horizontal and it'll be way up at the top, which is hard to get up there, especially with something heavy.
All right, yeah. That's probably good somewhere in there.
We're gonna put a chain right across the middle of the cross piece, and that way we'll be able to hook a place for the boat to be pulled up from. You have to have one point for all the pressure to go. And that's what all these triangles are doing, is supporting the pressure of a boat coming down. Tie it on and then just sort of try to balance it, try not to shake it too much like this or left or right, just kind of.
So get it up there,
Yeah.
and then try to feed it in one side, and then feed it in the other side.
You got
Set
it.
it down.
Yeah. I don't know if you've done much sewing, but this is gonna be like threading a needle here. Go ahead.
Let's do it.
Washington's Kettle Range is known for its rolling summits and sprawling meadows. But in any vast wilderness,
Yeah, good job.
Woo! Looks pretty level to me. I love it when a plan comes together.
Me too.
the only thing the structure needs now in order to start lifting boats is a heavy-duty block and tackle system.
So basically we need to get a rope to go through that triple block, because every loop we put with that rope, it'll get easier and easier and easier to pick up that boat. We want to make it easy, safe, strong. See it?
Hey, we're ready to raise a boat.
And get Mr. Craig. Love it. Good job, Jace.
Good job to you, man.
Back at the workshop,
It should be good enough here.
Paul's sprucing up his most valuable pelts
This is a commercial fur tumbler.
to make sure they fetch top dollar at market.
Yeah, that looks nice. This is processed corncob grit, what I use. It's a little bit coarse. What this does, it goes in between the fur and it acts like almost like a comb, like a fur comb. And it'll go ahead and clean it up and knock some of the matting out that's in the fur.
Paul snared 16 coyotes this season, a stack that could be worth $1,200.
Let's go through some beavers.
And that's just the beginning.
So, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah, the bow's already.
We're clear.
Oh yeah!
All right, hold right there, Jace.
Woo! We call that a boat lift.
That's a boat lift.
What? How about that?
Good job, brother.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Come on down,
excited.
Jace.
Right on. Good
What's
job.
up, buddy?
Got it,
Got a
man.
boat lift.
Woo!
I knew you could do it.
Man, that's something, isn't it? Up in the air, free flying.
I'm so excited. Can I pull this trailer out from under this boat?
We're done. Man, this is cool. Total clearance.
Man, that's just awesome. We got everything we wanted to get done and accomplished.
Love it.
I've just really enjoyed getting to work with Jace and get to know him better. And I feel good about leaving him with some material, some ideas, some inspiration that he can really take and create a niche of his own. I've been able to build some new and different type of projects in a different terrain and work with different people, and I've stayed longer than I planned to. I mean, this place sucks you in. It's so cool. And it's really interesting for me to get away from home and just see a whole different culture, a whole different world. But my heart is in the mountains, and Freedom Camp is opening back up. I've got to get back. Just like Dorothy said, there's no place like home.
All right, I just rounded the corner of this tree.
Back in Montana,
Good dogs.
it's been an epic day on the mountain,
Get on that tree, get on that tree.
and Jake's now cornered his second cat of the day.
You can see that cat up there is definitely a super young cat that just got kicked off its mom. I think what's going on is the kitten population from last year finally got kicked off their parents, and they're just all over the place. They're trying to hunt for themselves and drop down into the valley and try to mate and stuff. So it's really important to catch these young cats like this and get them pushed back up onto the mountain before they make a habit of it. Good dog.
The dogs have seen a lot of action in the last 6 hours.
Got a bobcat. Oh, son of a gun. It's not the animal we were after.
But they're not done yet. The pack split on different tracks at first light, and 3 dogs are still on a chase.
Leave it, let's go, let's go. Be good, good dogs, let's go. The second I call them off the tree, it's like they knew exactly what I wanted to do. They disappeared without me even seeing them. I don't know if we just turned up a third cat or what the hell's going on, but with that mess of traffic.